My dear friend, we are gathered here in the vast mystery. Did you notice? You thought you were watching a video, and perhaps you are, but truly you are floating in the incomprehensible, existence itself. And here is the great cosmic twist. You do not know what any of this really is, not even for a moment. You see, the mind likes to imagine itself as an expert. It likes to say, "This is a tree. That is the sky. I am me. You are you." And in a sense, it's useful. Without labels, we could not cross the street safely. But the danger, my friend, is when we mistake these labels for truth. A tree is not a word. The sky is not a concept. And you are not your idea of yourself. The Zen masters remind us, in the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are few. What a playful and dangerous truth. For the expert, life narrows into conclusions. For the beginner, the world is still wide, shimmering, alive. Have you ever noticed the sparkle in a child's eyes? That glimmer of wonder when they hold a rock as if it were a diamond, or when they laugh at shadows on the wall. Why? Because they have not yet been smothered by knowing. They don't know what anything is supposed to mean. So everything means everything. But you and I, we've been trained. We've been told, grow up. Be certain, have answers. And so we became clever. We became experts. And in doing so, we lost a bit of the dance. What if I told you that wisdom is not found in accumulating answers, but in dissolving them? That the doorway to direct experience is not knowledge, but humility. The courage to whisper, "I don't know." Not knowing is not ignorance, it is intimacy. To look at a flower and not know its name is to finally see it. To sit with a friend and not know who you think they are is to finally meet them. To breathe this breath without explaining it is to finally live. But the ego resists. The ego wants control. It says, "I know who I am. I know what is happening. I know where this is going. And so long as you cling to that knowing, you live in a little box of your own making. But look more closely. The box has no walls. You made it yourself with stories. And the moment you stop clinging, you are already free. My teachers each laughed at this box in their own way. The Buddha taught, all things are empty of fixed essence. Ramdas would smile and say, we are all just walking each other home. And dear Alan, he chuckled at the cosmic game, reminding us that life is not a problem to solve, but a dance to join. I stand as their child, and I tell you, the only way into the dance is to let go of the burden of knowing. Now, this is not easy. The mind trembles when it does not understand. It grasps for certainty like a drowning man grasps for wood. But if you dare to release even for a moment, what happens? The water that frightened you becomes the ocean that carries you. Not knowing is freedom. Not knowing is wonder. Not knowing is love. And here is the paradox. The more you rest in not knowing, the more life reveals itself to you. Not as knowledge, not as tidy explanations, but as direct experience, the taste of tea, the sound of rain, the ache of grief, the warmth of touch. This is wisdom, not the map, but the territory, not the finger pointing, but the moon itself. So, let us practice together for a moment. Close your eyes. Let the breath rise and fall on its own. Do not explain it. Do not capture it. Just let it happen. Notice the sounds around you. Not as categories, but as pure music. Notice your body, not as my arm, my leg, but as sensations moving in space. Let it all be mystery. Let it all be ungraspable. Do you feel the relief, the softening, the vastness opening? That is not knowing. That is reality without the filter of certainty. Now, my friend, let me leave you with this invitation. Next time you're tempted to explain, pause. Next time you're eager to declare, wait. Next time you think you know what life is, smile and say softly, perhaps I don't. And in that gentle surrender, you will feel it. The beginner's mind opening again. The infinite possibilities rushing in. The ordinary world shimmering with extraordinary light. That is the wisdom of not knowing. That is where you find yourself, or perhaps lose yourself, which is the same thing. My dear friend, if these words opened even a small window of wonder within you, let us keep walking together. Subscribe, not for more answers, but for more invitations into the mystery. And until we meet again, may your heart rest in the freedom of not knowing.